Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Yo a Nerd. I'm just the Genius Child, and today we are going to be talking about Jace/Tim Fox, aka the new Black Batman.
Days of summer with jasmine and blue. July is dressed up and playing too. And I come la 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 la
So before we start, happy Black History Month, y'all. This whole month I'm gonna be doing all black everything. You know how I do. It's gonna be fun. So we're gonna do the Black Batman, and I'm be getting y'all hip to how he becomes Batman, like his journey, like his origin story before he even takes up the mantle of Batman. And all of this can be read in the next Batman Second Son series. It's a 4-issue series, and it's been out. It's real easy to get into. You jump right onto it. You just get them, read them. You don't nothing beforehand you need to read. You can just jump right onto it. And it basically is the origin of Jace/Tim Fox, who is the son of Lucius Fox and the brother of Luke Fox, aka Batwing. So let's just get into his whole story. I'm gonna take you in from his younger days to his nowadays. You feel me? So starting out when he was younger, the Fox family had money because, you know, Lucius Fox works for Bruce Wayne and everything, you feel me? So when Tim Fox was younger, he was basically like a wild kid, basically like a playboy type of kid. He was like, I got money, I don't really care, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. He was a little brat for real, alright? So one night, he ends up going out to his party or whatever, and he's trying to get this girl who then denies him. So then he gets mad, he leaves the party, and he's drunk, right? And then he's texting a whole nother girl while he's driving. And then he ends up hitting this guy, killing him. Yes. And then what he do at that? He run, do a whole hit and run on this guy. And then his family uses their power and money to basically cover it up and then dig all this stuff up about the guy, like how he was a drunk and all that. And then they basically say he was a drunk and stumbled into the street, and then that's how he hit him. Basically getting Tim off for everything, right? Basically just covering it all up, putting it on the victim and everything. That's wrong. So Tim wasn't really feeling it. He didn't like that at all. But his father just was mad and disgusted and was like, he not fighting with him at all about it. And then he sent off to a military school. And it's this military school basically where rich people send their kids, they send their problem kids to, like, just to get them out the way and everything. So they basically shipped Tim Fox off after this whole incident, right? After this whole traumatic incident, right? And that's kind of where his origin begins. That sets him like on his path to become who he is. So that is a really big point in Tim Fox's life. Basically him killing that guy and then them covering up and then sending him away off to military school. And why is that military school? It meets these two people that are going to be really important to him throughout the story. Basically like his best friends, Vol and Hadia. And then so he meets them at military school. And then after military school, after he gets out of there and like he goes into refining his skills, and then he gets tutored by a whole bunch of different people. One really notable person is Katana. He gets mentored by Katana. So you know your boy got some skills, you feel me? He definitely got some skills. So from there, he then becomes like an international vigilante, bruh. Like this dude just takes down criminals that the law can't get to, like internationally. Like this man's all over the world with it. And he has Vol as his handler, like giving him information, telling him where to go, helping him out. Basically working as his oracle for real, bruh. And then this is him all before he even ever becomes Batman. Like this is him away from Gotham, away from his family, who basically shipped him away and kind of forgot about him. So that's why he's out being this international vigilante. He's tracking down this guy, Tyler Arcadon, right? Who basically is like this trafficker. He's like this billionaire, but undercover he's a trafficker. Like, yo, a piece of shit basically, for real. and then he's trying to, you know, stop him, get at him and all that, and then he has this whole mission that goes like basically astray, and like things don't work out, so he doesn't get to Tyler. But then he returns home into his crib and he finds Drifter, this little strange ass. So Drifter there basically like, yeah, your pops wants you come home. Why? Because the Fox family, if you were looking into the Joker War, if you didn't read the Joker War, I'd have a whole bunch of videos of it. But during the Joker War, the Fox family basically got all of Bruce Wayne's money. So they got billions on billions on billions on billions. They got big money, right? So now they got money, they want Tim Fox to come home. And so Drifter went out there, found him, and is now bringing him home to his family and all that. So now he returns to Gotham, and we start getting more into how he becomes Batman. So Tim comes home. He has now changed his name to Jace, and now he comes home, and he comes home to basically the family has money, but it's kind of dysfunctional for real. Like his brother Luke Fox is still a hater. He just hates on him the entire series. He's still mad at him about what happened back in the day. Basically, you know, Tim is the black sheep of the family, basically. You know, Lucius Fox got drugged up by Punchline in the Joker War, so he going through it, and you feel me? And then his mom's has like this whole hate for vigilantes and masks and everything now, you feel me? And his sisters is basically just trying to keep everything together, you feel me? So he come home to a dysfunctional, rich ass family. Then his sister goes into a coma because she ends up getting poisoned by the rat catcher. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, this family's been through it right now. And Jace Fox is just coming home to all this, and it's like, it's not really a good atmosphere because he only really has a good relationship with his sisters for real. Like, his brother is a hater, like I said. His father is, you know, going through it. So, like, he's coming out into all of this. So then he starts working with his father, right? But he's working with him undercover because he realized that Tyler Arkedon had his carrier, his private carrier, laying in Gotham. So he starts working with Fox so he can get more technology and intel, so he can give it to Vol so that can help them stop Tyler Arkedon and everything. So basically he's working with his dad, but undercover, he trying to still be this international vigilante, for real, for real. So, and through all this, he has to deal with the legal stuff from basically what happened back in the day and how he's really not cool with it and everything. He has to deal with all this legal stuff in the midst of all of it, right? So then that leads to basically Jace fighting this Irish mercenary that works for Tyler Arkedon, and she tough for real. So he ends up fighting her, and to get something from her that is, you know, that Tyler Arkedon really wants. And he has his hands full, but he gets help from his old mentor Katana. Like, she makes an appearance, and then she helps him out, and they get what they wanted from Tyler Arkedon, right? And they get away safely. So while they're trying to go through all the Tyler Arkedon stuff, Vol finds like this very encrypted source code that is within the source code that they have that he got from Fox Technology, you know, that he got from his father. So Vol finds this really encrypted source code, right? And they basically follow it, and it leads to this whole armory of just weapons and technology and stuff, and it's hidden. Nobody was supposed to know that was there for real. And so it leads to all that, and then inside he finds like a prototype bat suit. He finds this prototype bat suit, and he realized that his dad, Bruce Wayne, all of them are working with Batman. And right there, that's where he just finds the suit and realizes all that. And then that is the start of where he becomes Batman. That is the very start of it. That is like his origin, and all of this can be read in the next Batman Second Son series. Like, it's a dope series written by John Ridley, who's also writing Black Panther. Like, it is a very dope series, and everything I said is in that series. It's a 4-issue series, so if you're looking into it, please, pretty sure the paperback is out by now, or you can just get the 4-issue singles. But it's a real dope series, and it basically is the origin of this new character who's becoming the Black Batman. And then after the second Sons, after the next Batman, the second Son, his story continues in the I Am Batman series, where he becomes Batman, actual Batman. And I will be doing a video for catching you all up on what goes on in that one. But I just want to get y'all hip to who Jace Fox is, this brand new black character that is becoming Batman. And then so he's actually really dope, and he also has his part in the Future State comics that DC put out. But Future State is kind of like an alternate future that may or may not be canon, you know. Some of the stories are looking like that Future State is not really canon, but it's a cool story you can check out. He has the next Batman in there. He's in the Future State series, and he's also part of the Justice League, so check that out. But if you don't know, now you know. That is Jace Fox, or Tim Fox, aka the new Black Batman. So please, I'll be doing videos all Black History Month, getting y'all hits of different black characters, black stories, whatever. So please subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about me. This is Yo a Nerd. Peace.